the backyard rivalry to determine a spot in the district championship match. These two teams met at the beginning of the season, and they're meeting once again here at the end with a lot on the line. Number 2 seeded Lexington, number 4 seeded Ontario. A spot in Wednesday's final coming at the end of this one. You got all the action on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have with the pregame coming your way next.
Supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank! That's better.
I didn't think our staff would even notice that we switched cleaning companies, but they did right away. They noticed that the office was cleaner, that things were bright, more vibrant, and that created a more positive working environment for us. There's always a potential to spread illness if our building isn't as clean as it possibly could be. Having Pinnacle in our building to make sure that it's as clean and safe and healthy as it can be helps us take the best care of our patients. It's family owned and operated, they're local, which means a lot to us.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Happy Halloween!
We welcome you inside the American Homestead Exteriors pregame show for this, the backyard rivalry for a spot in the district championship on the line. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi. Coming your way once again from Willard. The Columbian beating Ashland in 4 sets. Now we get the big one, the one most of you have been waiting all day for, the rivalry between Lex and Ontario. And let's get right into things and take a look at the team spotlight for the Lady Warriors of Ontario High School, who have been on a hot streak as of late. They've won 8 of the last 10 matches, and their 2 losses were to the co-MOAC champs. They lost to Pleasant in 4 and lost to Highland in 5 sets. So they're playing very good volleyball. Their last district semi-appearance, 23, where they lost to this Lady Lex squad in 5. They're hitting 207, and you saw what their last 3 matches were. They knocked off Norwalk on the OH report at Lexington High School in a sectional championship match. One of the players that needs to get it done tonight if they want to get the upset and move on to the district final. That player being one Sara Wharton. Against Lexington early in the year, 7 kills, 2 aces, 1 block, 14 digs. But you see her stats, 243 kills, 45 aces, 291 digs. She is second to Weaver in kills for the Lady Warriors of Ontario High School. There she is as they get ready. They're in their Jen Strong white here tonight. Now for the team spotlight for Lady Lex. High hopes with Ava Brown back from injury. And they have been playing very good volleyball. They won They finished 3rd in the OCC. 3 of those losses to Dover and to Worcester. They also lost once to Ashland. 4th consecutive district semifinal appearance for them. They have a 347 team hitting percentage. So they're getting ready to be announced here momentarily. But while we wait for that, let's take a look at our player spotlight. I mean, if you're from North Central Ohio, you know the last name. Might not know the first name yet, but Tatum Stover is an absolute stud on the court, basketball and volleyball. Against Ontario, 22 kills, 13 digs, and an ace. This season, 263 kills. That's second behind Brown, 57 aces, 284 digs, and there she is right there. So Lady Lex and the Lady Warriors almost ready to go here. Time now for our keys to victory for this evening. First, for the Lady Warriors of Ontario High School, as they are getting announced to the crowd right now. Clean digs. This is a team that has 288 dig errors on the season. Have to dig well, especially against a team that can swing it like Stover and Brown. And then OOS, out of system serves. Kind of like what we wanted Ashland to see from Ashland. You need to serve it to get the ball away from Stover and Brown. You do that, you get a good opportunity. And they're playing hot volleyball right now as well. So there is the Warriors, the team about to be announced now on the court, Lady Lex. So let's take a look at their keys to victory here tonight. And those keys are: first, don't overhit. This is a team that has 251 attack errors, but in their losses, a lot of service and attack errors, and that is why they were not able to get those wins, especially in that upset loss to Ashland this a few matches ago. And then the big two, play through Brown, play through Stover, to see what you can do here against Ontario in this rivalry matchup to determine a spot in the round of 32. Both teams have been announced. They are now going through their ritual of the pregame good lucks as we wrap up the American Homestead Exteriors pregame show. Rivalry matchup to determine who will play for a district championship. And while we do have a moment, let's take a look at the brackets. The winner will take on either Shawnee or Defiance at Liberty Benton High School on Wednesday night. Ontario with that 5-set victory over Norwalk. Lexington cruising past the Rams of Madison High School. I want to welcome everybody watching live and free tonight on the OH Report. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you right back out. Over 100 of you ready to watch this one. Multiple streams going on here tonight as well. Double headers in volleyball. Congratulations to Hillsdale, upsetting Smithville in 5 sets to move to the district championship for the 2nd consecutive year. Monroeville battles back to move on to the district final. They may play Mohawk. Mohawk's up 2-1, looking to close out the Stockaders. St. Paul playing right now as well. But the serve is out and we are underway. Back set, back line for Ava Brown. Dug up, it'll be a free ball back to Lady Lex. Brown right there, set up for Tatum. Tatum Stover with authority, 1-0. When you get those two going, I don't know what could stop them. And Tatum now will get the first service of the night for her. 57 aces, an 89.6 service percentage. Let ball, that's dug up by Hefner, but a chance for Lexington. Brown, yeah. Take a look at our 2-0 on the Barrister Title Group scoreboard. Stover back again. Line drive, mishandled a bit. Mid-range swing from Annie Weaver. Gets it over and down. Ontario on the board. So take a look at the Directions Credit Union replay. Off the net, let ball down. 2-1. Service for Piper Studer. She gets the ace. And it's 2-all. That's off the block. In system, quick little set across. Back at the net, yummy ball flipped down by Brown, 3-2. Take a look at the Directions Credit Union replay. It was a miss serve. Low service, this one in system. Left's back at Brown, and she gets the huge kill. Take a look at the replay here. Just set right back at her. So 4-3. Teams exchanging points here. That was going to be out, but it was received by Ontario. Left side, Schnittke can't get it. Brown's blocked, but gets it back over on the second attempt. Over now to Weaver. Weaver to hit the antenna. It's a point for Lexington. Take a look at the Directions Credit Union replay. Just great job here. But the swing off the mark. Down the middle, Weaver, not enough. Out of bounds, 6-3. Serve from Thornton, overpass, slung down. Ava Brown. Yeesh. Ate that up like a sandwich. It's 7-3. And an ace. Bella Temple. 45 aces on the year. Adding a couple here. Right down the middle, an overpass. Yummy from Brown, not dropped. Weaver now dinks it right back to Brown. Back to Brown. Off the block, bumps it backwards. Stover there, back to Brown again on the run and got it. Take a look at the Directions Credit Union replay. 9-3. It was back and forth to start, but Lady Lex has gotten their footing. Into the net, 10-3. And a timeout by the Lady Warriors. Lady Lex, strong start here in this district semifinal. Congratulations also to some soccer squads. Mansfield Christian in an overtime thriller moves on to the district final, and Madison handles Lexington to move on as well. So 10-3 is the score here. As Lady Lex out of the timeout with Bella Temple. Line drive down the middle, mishandled, and it'll be a free ball from the back line. Right at the net, long swing, mishit there. And the Lady Warriors get one back. It's 10-4. They asked if it was tipped. It was not. So 10-4 should be the score. They adjust that. Nanny Weaver with 26 aces will serve. Tough reception. It'll be a free ball. Ontario with a chance. This will be mid-range from Sara Wharton. Does not fall. Set back for Brown. Got it. (11-4). Ava Brown from the left side. Received on the back line, bumped forward, but it's an overpass. The yummy ball flicked down. Sophia Brown. (27th kill). Ava low liner, it's received. Left side, big swing off the block, kept alive. Brown will give it a free ball right at the net. It's a joust. Stays on the side of Ontario. Kind of a yummy ball look, swiped at, but kept alive. Brown from the back line, yeah. I mean, my goodness. 13-4. So Brown back to serve. 52 aces on the year, make it 53. It's a 10-point Lady Lex lead. Ava Brown. Ready again. Low reception. In system, left side for Wharton. Stover saves it, and then it's free ball back over by Ross. Back to Wharton, mid-range. Off the head of a defender and down, 14-5. It's one way to get a let ball. Only not off the net. It's off the head of a defender. Down the middle. Right side to Stover. Back to Stover. Hit the antenna. 2 in a row for Ontario. Eight-point Lexington lead here in this first set on the Barrister title group scoreboard. Overpass. Yummy bumped back over. Right side from Stutz and into the net. Now it's 14-7, a bit of a run here for Ontario. Morgan Pearson ready to serve. Lofted that one. In system for Stover. Blocked, but it drops. Run ends 15-7. That'll send Maddie Ross back to serve. Bumped ahead. Quick punch, but it will not get across. Lex back up 9. Ross again. Down the middle. Back set, the swing, off the block and down. Carly Schnitke. 16-8 serve from Hefner. Back set for Stover. It's out of bounds. So Ontario has recovered after the Lex run, but the question is, can they recover and come back? Right at Brown. Sends it to the front line for Stover. Got it. The way Lexington sets up their lineup, you either have Stover on the front or Brown on the front while Stover's on the back or Brown's on the back. You can't get away from them. The Lady Warriors continuing to stick with them here. 17-10. Sara Wharton. And her 45 aces serves. Rainbow ball right at Brown. Quick setup, off the deflection and down. That drops for Thornton. 18-10. And Tatum Stover back to get her serve again. Bumped ahead, overpass, yummy ball, flip down. Bella Temple. Hit her on the temple. Timeout Ontario, their final one of set 1. Lady Lex, 4 losses in conference. Twice to Dover. They split with Worcester and lost to Ashland. That's it. They have been rolling here this season. Ontario, they've been strong as of late, winning 8 of their last 10. There are 2 losses to Pleasant, who has aspirations of getting back to the state championship match, and Highland, who they had a 2-0 match lead against in their last time meeting. But Highland fought back and won that one. Lexington with non-conference victories over Perkins, Gallion, Fredericktown. They beat Shelby in 2. They beat Norwalk in 2. They beat the Columbian team we saw earlier tonight in 4. Also knocked off Revere in straight sets right before tournament play began. 19-10 the score. Stover looking for a 6-0 run to end this first set. Hit it right at Hefner. Ahead to Weaver. Weaver dinks it and gets it. Cuts the deficit to 8 as Piper Studer will come back in to serve. Down the middle. This is going to be set up. No, a quick set. Won't fall. Left side, Weaver. Weaver gets it. 2 in a row. It looked like they were going to set Brown up, but the quick set across was dug up by Wharton. Weaver finishes it off. It's 2 in a row, back to a 7-point set. Hit it right at Brown. Back to Brown this time, and yeah, that's one way to end a streak. Down the left side, angles it past the defender into the corner. Kylie Thornton, senior with the serve. That swing down the middle, and Weaver gets another. A lot of points off of blocks here tonight. This will be in system, and it'll be down. Ava Brown off the serve from Lexington. Temple, one of 5 seniors on the roster. 4 points away from a set 1 victory, nearly gets the ace. Mid-range swing, kind of awkward, but it gets across by Weaver. Brown's blocked. Stover there with the dig. Second chance for Brown. Not going to get it this time. 22-13. All set up by Stover's dig. And a nice set by Temple. (22-13). Left side blocked. Lead back up to 10 for Lady Lex in this opening set. Almost no one home to receive it, but the free ball attempt will not get across. Set point Lexington. 11 set points for Lady Lex. This one received, back set, Weaver on the run. Stover there, bit of an overpass, adjusted. Nothing doing. Back to Weaver. Weaver gets that one. (24-14). Serve too strong, and that'll end the first set. Lexington. Lady Lex rolling 25-14. They take set 1. We'll be back with set 2 after this.
Feel like I should.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
community. Whether it's supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mickey H. Banks. That's better.
Lady Lex with a convincing 25-14 set one victory. They lead 1-0. Travis Berardi back here at Willard High School. And nearly an ace to start things, but a free ball. In system, down the middle, but blocked, and Ontario takes the first points. Tried down the middle and did not get it. And that will give them first service. As Sara Wharton will start for the Lady Warriors. Overpass, yummy ball, flicked down. And it's 2-0 Lady Warriors. Brown with the overpass, tried to get back up to save it, but could not. Right back again. Big swing overpass finish, Stover, 2-1. Stover now to serve. Into the net. Service error. Ontario by 2. Busy day here at the OH Report. 10 live streams. 8 volleyball matches, 2 soccer matches. Back set for Brown. Brown dinks it left hand, can't get it to fall. Over for Weaver, but she's blocked. It's 3-2. Lex was ready for that. The duo of Temple and Thornton. As Kylie Thornton ready to serve. Ontario by 1. It'll be a running slide from the back line, doesn't work. Brown on the other end, high off the block. Back set. Weaver's dink doesn't fall. Quick set across, won't fall either. And a free ball, 8-ball corner pocket, Ontario. Went back line, no one home, it's 4-2. Plays like that Ontario needs to continue to do. Overpass, but bumped out of the way. Interesting way for Brown to get a kill, but she did. Bad pass. And now Bella Temple will get the serve. Left side, it's an ace. We're tied at 4. On the Directions Credit Union replay. And that sails off the antenna. Lady Lex with the lead. Back set, mid-range for Weaver, dinks it but misses. It's 6-4. So Temple continues the serve. Into the net, another error. The lead up to 3 for Lady Lex here. Off the net. It hit the tape, did not bounce over, bounced backwards, and it's a service error, 7-5. Weaver serve. This in system for Brown. Blocked. Lady Warriors back at you. Seven, 6. Just beyond the line. So it'll send back Ava Brown to serve. 8-6 the score. Bumped ahead, little running dink. Does not fall. Big swing there by Stover, stays in play. Mid-range from Weaver, nothing. Ahead to Stover, just bumps it across, gets the friendly bounce off the net and down. Not much Stover could do, but she gets it across. 9-6. Overpass, Yummy doesn't go. Miss hit, the dink, left side of the antenna, point Lexington. And Lady Lex extends its lead to 4. Hard serve there. Dinked across, and I believe Lex was into the net. They were. It's 10-7. So a free point to Ontario. And Morgan Pearson, 14 aces, a 92% serve percentage, back to serve here. Right at Stover. Brown from the back line. That's received by Tem. Punched across right-handed, but off the antenna. 11-7. Maddie Ross to serve with a 97% serve percentage. Mid-range for Wharton, doesn't fall. Left side Stover, blocked. No, they call 4 hits. They say it hit the net, not a hand. It's 11-8. Hefner serve is an ace. Haley's 26th of the year. Lines it at Stover. Set up for her. She dinks it right at Wharton. Now a right side swing's blocked. Free ball back to Ontario. Pearson right at the net. Hit into the net, down. It's a 1-point set. Lexington. Again, right at Stover. Set up down the middle, the dink, pushed right back across, we're tied. Wharton right back at you. 4-0 run Ontario. 11-all. To the back line, but too strong. They give the point back to Lady Lex. The lead is 1 for Whitney Stutz. Bit of an overpass. That was blocked. No, referee saying 4 hits. So 2 errors give Lady Lex the lead back. In system, back line for Wharton. Had to wait on that jump, couldn't get it. Back line for Brown. Doesn't fall. Ahead for Wharton. Off the block and down. And makes it 13-12. So Wharton, 89% service percentage. Mid-range for Stover's blocked. Stays in play. The dink goes out of bounds. We're tied up again. The Lady Warriors not going away here in set 2. We're midway through the set. It's tied. Wharton low serve. Bump backwards for Brown. Sends it back line and gets it in. It just dropped right in front of the line to make it 14-13. Precision from the senior. Now Tatum Stover ready to serve. Into the net. Gives it back. We're tied again. Gives Piper Studer a chance. Angled that right at Stover. Over the Brown. What can Brown do for you? Well, you see it right here on the Directions Credit Union replay. Interested to see how many times that has been used for Brown. In system set up for Weaver, but it's blocked. I want to say that was blocked there by Brown. Weaver from her heels hits it right at Ava. Ava again, dug up, almost an overpass, but into the net, and it still works like a kill. Hefner did everything she could to receive that, but the power was just too strong, and it's a 3-point Lex lead. Make it 2. Couple hundred of you watching right now live and free. Thank you all. Tom rooting on Lex. And Howland saying hi. Set across, dinked by Weaver. It's returned back. Weaver with one-handed save. It'll be sent back over to Lexington. Across for Brown. Adjusted and made the dink fall. Just her height allowing her to adjust and get one to drop. It's 18-15. Does Ontario have another run in them to tie it back up? We're late in the set now. Down the middle, Weaver, the little running dink, will drop. Works just like a 90-mile-an-hour slam. It's a point, and it will send Annie back to try and bring them to within one. Tough reception by Stover. Bumped ahead to Stutz, nothing there. Running dink by Wharton doesn't fall. Back set for Brown will. I don't know much else to say about her. Low serve, tough reception into the stands, into the bench of Ontario. It's an ace. And a timeout, Lady Warriors, with Lady Lex leading by 4. 20-16 here in set 2. Lex won set 1 convincingly by the score of 25-14. Who will they play next? You might ask. Well, here's the bracket. Shawnee and Defiance awaits the winner. Now you're wondering why there's 2 4 seeds in this district. Well, it's because the Northwest District, they have their normal 4 districts. They do their normal voting for those 4 districts, but they can go to any one of those. So this district, the Northwest 3, both 4 seeds decided they wanted to go to that one to face Lexington and Shawnee, so that's what they did. It's new for this year, and if it's successful, you'll see the same thing coming out for the basketball season. See if I can get you a score on Shawnee and Defiance here when I can. But out of the timeout, Lexington, a 4-point lead. Service from Brown again, nearly gets another ace. This in system for Stover, yeah. 21-16. And I can tell you, Shawnee sweeps Defiance. So the winner of this will take on Lima Shawnee. And Carly Hutchins. Brown gets the ace. Lady Lex 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. That's a liner. Down the middle, blocked. Left side for Stover, dinks it, but it's dug up. Wharton, right at Brown. Stover with the bump, sent across to the back line. Quick set across, falls. Quick thinking by Ontario to get a point back, 22-17. Rainbow ball received by Stover. Backline to Brown. Dinks it, doesn't fall. But miscommunication will give her the kill anyway. Maddie Ross, 2 points away from a 2-0 lead. Back line, right at Weaver. Wharton off speed, but it's received by Temple. Stover, mid-range, gives it a free ball. Down the middle, it's blocked. Sent back across, Brown there. At the net, the dink. Again, it's received by Weaver. Pearson sends it across. Nothing there. Brown then finally finishes it off for set point. Seven set points for Lady Lex. Right at Tem. Ahead now to Vance, and Vance is too strong. Lady Lex has a 2-0 lead. 25-17. Lady Lex a set away from facing Shawnee in the district final on Wednesday. We'll be back.
Feel like I should go.
Avita Home Health and Hospice is locally owned, locally managed. All of our staff, our board, everybody are members of the local community. Our medical director is a member of our local community and has practiced in Bucyrus for over the last 10 years. When you call in, you're getting a local person. The nurses that you talk to all live, work, and recreate in your community. I mean, I've been doing this for 16 years and I've taken care of 3 generations of some families. We're the hometown people.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Tonight's Division III District Semifinal brought to you live and free on the OH Report thanks to our generous sponsors, American Homestead Exteriors. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our strong and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Barrister Title Group. Title insurance doesn't have to be a puzzle. Trust the team at Barrister Title Group. Directions Credit Union. Score more with instant savings when you open a new checking account and get rewarded. Charter Next Generation, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. And Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Thank you all for allowing us to be live and free tonight. Two sets to none. Lead for Lady Lex as they look to sweep Ontario and move on to the district final to take on Shawnee. Travis Berardi back here. The Lady Warriors have something to say about it. Match ain't over yet. Wharton with the ace. It's 1-0. Ontario needs to win the next 2 to force a 5th and decisive set. Back set for Brown. Too strong, 2-0. Line drive right at Brown. It's an ace. Great start by the Lady Warriors at 3-0. Bit of a mishandle there, but Lady Lex still comfortable, up 2 sets. And another one. They're picking on Ava Brown right now. Lexington with a bit of an adjustment here. We'll see if she goes short. She does. Right at Stover, though. The quick flick. That's out of bounds. It's a 5-0 Warriors start. And Lady Lex calls an early timeout. Lady Warriors looking at me saying, this ain't over yet. What are you talking about? 5-0. One other match going on still out of our 10. 8 are in the books. Danbury and St. Paul. St. Paul leading 2-0, but Danbury leading 15-13 in set number 3. We can congratulate the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes, knocking off Ashland in 4. Can congratulate the Monroeville Lady Eagles, knocking off St. Joe's Central Catholic in 5. Can congratulate the Hillsdale Lady Falcons, upsetting Smithville at Smithville in 5. Congratulations to the Mohawk Lady Warriors, winning in 4. Also, congratulations to the Calvert Senecas on a sweep of Lucas. Low liner, nearly an ace. Brown handles it over the Stover. Stover gets the first point for Lady Lex. Congratulations also to the Madison boys soccer team beating Lexington tonight. Mansfield Christian girls soccer winning in overtime. Backslide. Kept alive over the Brown. Brown can't get that to fall. Wharton to Weaver. Weaver off the block and down. 6-1 Ontario. All the Warriors need is a little momentum. I've seen it happen many times. This is set over the Brown. Brown's off the block and gets that one. That's all they need to do if you're Lady Lex, though, to stop that momentum. Go to your big 2. Go to Brown, go to Stover, and stop any runs. Thornton served to the right at Hefner. Mid-range for Weaver, right at Brown. Set back to Brown. Brown pushes it right, but a diving save by Hefner. Left side, Weaver. Got it in. It stayed in. It's 7-2. Yeah. The Lady Warriors got something going here. Lexington. In system, Brown punches it. It's saved. Free ball, though, will not go across. It's 7-3. It'll be Bella Temple now to serve. A little bit of miscommunication, but it was received. And some more miscommunication, though. It just dropped. Temple again, low liner. Received by Weaver. Left side swing. Schnicke can't get it to fall. Overpass, Yummy ball's flicked up, but saved by Ross. Stover from the back line. Bit of an overpass again by Ontario, but right at Weaver. Let ball. Stover saves it, but it goes out of bounds. The let ball deflected out of bounds. It's 8-4. Right at Ross. Back set for Brown. Kept alive by Studer. Quick thinking for Weaver to just punch it back over. Brown's second chance mid-range. Again, Weaver's there. Bump backwards. Wharton on the run, but into the net. It's 8-5. And now Ava Brown will get the serve. Her squad down 3 in the set. Her squad up 2-0. Down the left side. Ahead for Weaver, it's a free ball. Actually, it was Wharton with the free ball. At the net, finished off. Sophia Brown, 8-6. Only 26 kills coming into the match for the freshman, but she gets a couple here tonight so far. Free ball does get across. We play on. Brown from the back line. Kept alive by Studer. Bit of a missed pass, so Pearson just sends it back across. Stover from the left side finishes it off. It's 8-7. Back comes Lady Lex. See the directions replay. Weaver again down the line. This time angled in an ace. We're tied up. Ava Brown. Eight. Ontario with a strong start, but Lexington just kept playing their game. Brought it back to even until that missed serve. 9-8. Lady Warriors on the scoreboard. Lady Lex 2-0 in this round of 64 matchup in Division III. Short serve, tried to go off speed there, but too much off speed into the net. We're tied at 9. This will be in play. On the run, a little dink across by Peyton Vance. Set up left side, Stover angles it down. Lady Lex with its first lead of set 3. (10-9) on the Barrister Title Group scoreboard. On the run, Weaver can't get that to fall. This will be bumped left side for Stover. 8-ball corner pocket, 11-9. The libero once again ready to serve, now leading by 2. It's that right at Hefner. Pearson, back set for Wharton. Big swing, but it was received by Temple. Stover with the free ball. Pearson bumps it left side. Wharton again, too strong, was not tipped. It's a 12-9 lead. Right down the middle at Wharton. To Pearson, back set, left-handed swing doesn't fall there. Up to Stover, off the tip and down, 13-9. Timeout, Ontario. Talked about having 10 live streams today. That's just the start, folks. This is only Monday. We've got a lot of games coming your way this week, including the only other match that's going on. Actually, it's at commercial breaks. I won't show it to you right now. Between St. Paul and Danbury. But what I can do is tell you what we have coming up. We have tomorrow few more in the way of doubleheaders on the OH report. I'll be at Seneca East as Huron takes on Crestview. Also, Edison and Willard. Another district semifinal doubleheader. We'll have Mansfield Christian, Buckeye Central, South Central, Colonel Crawford from Shelby. And then 2 boys soccer district semis, Clear Fork Kenton, Mansfield Christian, Ottawa Hills. Lady Warriors into the net. 14-9, Lady Lex starting to pull away now here, looking at the sweep. And as I say that, the announcer jinx, 14-10. Stay tuned after the match. We'll have our MVP brought to you by Charter Next Generation inside the American Homestead Exteriors postgame show. Stover on the run. Rocketed, but overpassed right back. Stover's second attempt. Again, an overpass. Gets the yummy ball, but it's out of bounds. Ontario. Effort pays off there. Overpass dig. The yummy ball chance. Tried to get it to the open space, but a little too strong. I can tell you St. Paul sweeps Danbury, so there's that yummy right back at you. Lexington. Bella Temple saw she was too late and just ducked out of the way. That's a smart play, Miss Temple. Hefner down 2. Right at Brown, receives that. Right back to Brown and gets it. Easy play there for Lady Lex. (15-12) the score. Right at Hefner. Bumped ahead on the run, but nothing doing there for them. Brown inside the back line again, 16-12. Just able to direct it right at that line. And it will send Whitney Stutz back. Back set for Wharton, but just out of bounds. Five-point lead for Lady Lex. Stutz serves it right at Weaver. Left side to Tem. Lexi gets it right back, 17-13. Wharton, who started off this set with a large run for the Lady Warriors. We'll look to see if she can do that again. And she starts off just like she did the first time. Right at Brown and an ace. (17-14). Liner, this time Brown receives it. Back set, back slide, finished off Kylie Thornton. That was a thing of beauty. And now Tatum Stover, big brother, getting ready to play a Monday night football game. Just kicked off, actually. Somehow the block is saved, sent back across. Stover with one-handed save. Free ball back to Ontario. Cross set. Weaver, it's punched back across. A bit of a yummy to attempt is not finished. Weaver again mid-range. Right at Stover. Set up for Brown. Brown to the back line, 19-14. Just smacked it at the back line, and again, that precision by the leader in kills in all of Division III volleyball. In system for Ontario. Weaver deflects it off the block and down. Lady Warriors get the point. They'll get a couple substitutions, and Piper Studer will go back to serve. 131 digs on the season for Studer. 188 assists. Gets an ace there. Three-point advantage for Lexington. Let ball, it's another ace. (19-17) to score. Lady Warriors not quitting yet. Rainbow ball there. Set up for Brown. Dug up by Hefner. Free balled over, but Brown is there with the block. Lady Lex 5 points away. Kylie Thornton with the serve. Right at Hefner. No one home. And the Lady Warriors take what may be their final time out of the season unless they get a comeback. 21-17 on the Barrister Title Group scoreboard. Once again, want to thank all of our sponsors tonight. American Homestead Exteriors. Our commitment to excellence is reflected on our siding and reliable exterior solutions. Call us today for roofing, siding, gutters, and windows. Barrister Title Group. Title insurance doesn't have to be a puzzle. Trust the team at Barrister Title Group. Directions Credit Union. Score more with instant savings when you open a new checking account and get rewarded. Charter Next Generation, hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high-quality community health care and improving the quality of health and families throughout their lifespan. And Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Thank you all for letting us bring you this matchup, the Backyard Rivalry Tournament Edition, live and free. Back set. Weaver's blocked, but receives it once again. Set up for them and gets it. Lexi makes it 21-18. They still have a little bit of room for a comeback here. Lexi will be the one to serve. Goes back line, too strong. Lady Lex 3 points away. Bella Temple looking to finish this off. Angles it left side at Weaver. Cross court. Adjustment made with the left hand, but will not fall. Brown gives it a free ball chance, but nobody's home. It drops 23-18. Ontario was getting ready for their setup, but nobody was there to receive it. And now Temple 2 points away. Bump back, does not fall. Big swing and a finish there. Match point, Lady Lex. Who else? Ava Brown. Lexington fans on their feet. 6 match points for Bella Temple. In system, back set for Weaver. 8-ball corner pocket. We play on. And the Lexington fans sit back down. Annie Weaver, 26 aces on the year. Needs a 5-0 run from the service line to keep this going. They'll have a chance to extend here with an offensive chance. Wharton blocked, and it's over. Lady Lex is moving on to the district championship match. They sweep Ontario with a 25-19 third set victory. We'll take a break and come back with our MVP interview brought to you by Charter Next Generation when we return.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should float.
Supporting our local teams or cheering you on in life, we're here for you in every victory, big or small. Mechanics Bank. That's better.
I didn't think our staff would even notice that we switched cleaning companies, but they did right away. They noticed that the office was cleaner, that things were bright, more vibrant, and that created a more positive working environment for us. There's always a potential to spread illness if our building isn't as clean as it possibly could be. Having Pinnacle in our building to make sure that it's as clean and safe and healthy as it can be helps us take the best care of our patients. It's family owned and operated, they're local, which means a lot to us.
We carry supplements that are from companies that do a lot of testing. So they will test their raw ingredients. They'll test them afterwards as well. And they're testing for both purity, and then they're also testing for potency. So things like arthritis, inflammatory bowel disease. We have a lot of supplements and also prescriptions we can recommend, and lifestyle type things that can help with that as well.
Happy Halloween!
Time now for our Charter Next Generation. She's so tall, from our first interview. There she is. Hello to Ava Brown, the future Maryland Terrapin, but currently leading Lady Lex to a sweep of rival Ontario. Ava, congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a rivalry match in a district semifinal. This is, it could have, some momentum either way. You know each other, everything like that. but you took care of business. You swept Ontario. They had a little bit of a start in that third set, but the other sets, it seemed like you guys just had it done. What were you guys able to do tonight to just take care of business and get to a district final?
Yeah, I feel like we came into practice. We had practice yesterday in the morning just to like kind of tighten up before today. And I feel like honestly that really helped like throughout the week. Obviously not playing from Wednesday to Monday, that's like a lot. So we came in on Sunday and got to work, and I feel like that honestly was really helpful. We did a lot of serve receive and working on defense because that's where we've been struggling in the past. So I feel like to get in, I feel like you could see that we worked on it last
Absolutely.
night.
Yeah.
And I feel like just we swept them earlier in the season, but we knew that that was the second game of the season.
Yeah.
So we knew that they were going to be better. And we've seen them play. I went and saw the play on senior night just because some of my old teammates, and you can tell how much they've grown, but also us as well. So I feel like we knew that it was going to be a really emotional game on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the fans too. The fans get really involved on their side.
Yes, they do.
So we had to make sure that we held our own and couldn't dwell on the mistakes.
And you guys did. Yeah, this is an Ontario squad. They won 8 of the last 10. They took Highland to 5 sets. Their only other loss was to Pleasant, who wants to get back to the state championship match. So, yeah, exactly. But you guys are getting better as the year goes on. Now, last year, you wanted to get far, maybe down the right state. Tough loss. We're unable to do that. But is that something you guys have been working from, chip on your shoulder from last year, especially, everybody's back and healthy and things like that?
For sure. I feel like last year did not end how we wanted to at all, even from when everything went down. So I feel like to have everyone back, our chemistry's been growing. I mean, I've been playing with Tatum and Bella since I was in 2nd grade, so that we have so much chemistry there. And I feel like you can tell on the court just from our connections, but we definitely were coming back stronger than last year for sure.
You get Shawnee, the #1 seed. They knocked off Defiance in straight sets. It was supposed to go on the same time, but we had the whole fire fiasco with the alarms, but we finally get this match over. But you get a good team in Shawnee. One of their leaders just got her 1,000 kills, so you're going to go up against tough competition. What's it going to take? You get practice tomorrow, film, things like that to get ready for what you hope is getting a district championship.
Yeah, for sure. I've never played Lima, so definitely going to be a lot of new faces, maybe seen some from club, but definitely going to be really tough. We need to really focus tomorrow, and we cannot take tomorrow lightly. Like I said in the huddle, nothing's guaranteed for anyone.
Absolutely.
Whether you're a freshman or you're a senior, it could be your last game. You never know when it's going to be over, so we have to leave everything out on the court every time.
All right, lastly, before I let you do shout-outs, here's a little goodie bag. And I heard there's candy in there. I know it's late, so I'll keep you awake for the bus ride.
Yeah.
But now, if you would please look into the camera and give as many shout-outs as you want. Go for it, Ava.
My family and friends, Coach Benson, I miss you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much
for
pushing me.
Hey, there you have it, tonight's MVP, Ava Brown. Lady Lex going to the district championship match. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Every time that we walk in, we know we're going to walk into a place that's very clean, and when we walk in, we have a professional environment to come to. The reliability of Pinnacle is always on the spot. We've been with them 16 years so far. They're committed, they are professional, they are very transparent with their pricing, and they excel at meeting every goal and every need we have.
Back here in the American Homestead Exteriors post-game show, where Lady Lex sweeps rival Ontario to move on to the district final at Liberty Benton on Wednesday night against #1 seeded Shawnee. Travis Berardi back here with my cameraman, Brandon Powell, as we take a look at how it went down today. 25-14, 25-17. Ontario tried to make it a match. They went up big early on in set number 3. However, Lady Lex just kept composed, went on some runs, and took it 25-19 to take the match in 3 straight sets. One final time looking at the bracket. #1, #2 will face each other, like I said, Wednesday at Liberty Benton for a chance to move on to the regional. But that will do it for us here from Willard. A long day here at Willard. Want to thank everybody that helped make things possible today. Want to thank Brandon Powell. As always, wonderful job on the camera work. as well as all of our sponsors here today. Those sponsors being American Homestead Exteriors, our pregame, postgame sponsor. Barrister Title Group, our scoreboard sponsor. Charter Next Generation, our MVP sponsor. Directions Credit Union, our replay sponsor, and our commercial sponsors, Avita Home Health and Hospice, Mechanics Bank, and Pinnacle Building Solutions, Building Services, I should say. Want to thank Joe Crawford and the fine folks here at Willard High School for allowing us to be here tonight, as well as the OHSA for allowing us to stream these matches to you live and free. Lady Lex and Tippett Columbian will play for district championships on Wednesday. And that'll do it for us. For Brandon Powell, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Willard.